Hey guys, Diehl Games here, back on the Deals Gap server, and you may be noticing right here that we actually have a lamp set up, and this is using the new day-night sensor block, and I'll just show you how it works briefly. Dylan actually built these for me, and I thought they were kind of cool, so I'm going to go ahead and keep them. I may change some of the design aesthetics of them, but I do think they look fairly nice. So basically, the day-night sensor block emits a pulse, or emits a redstone signal rather, whenever the sun is shining. So as you can see, right now, it is night, and when it emits this redstone pulse, it powers this piston and causes this redstone block to be moved downward here, where this empty block is right now. And when it becomes night, it retracts and actually turns on all the redstone lamps around it, which I think is pretty neat. So this new block allows us to have some very simple lamp setups, much easier than could be done before using villagers, so I think that's a really neat way of doing things. So some of them over here I may remove just because I don't really like the way they look over here on the hills, but over where we have paths, I do think they look fairly nice and they emit a good amount of light. So I don't know what we're going to do about those, but the first thing I want to go ahead and do in this episode is actually make a bridge so that we can allow both us and other people who travel over here to easily cross this section of mountains over from Uber's house. So let's go ahead and just get rid of some of our sugarcane here and smooth the land a bit. One resource I forgot to grab when I started was some dirt, and we may need some here, but I'm not sure. Let's see. And I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this, as usual. Hello, zombie. Die. Okay. But I have a couple varieties of slabs here, crafting table in case we need one, and I think I have a general idea of how I want to do it. Let's see if my idea looks nice. Why won't he die? Alright, so with this design it will be 3 blocks wide, and I think I am going to need some dirt just so I can smooth out the edges a little bit around it. So let's go ahead and grab that. I'm trying to think, is there something specific that I want to talk about? First off, a little bit of bad news. A lot of you know that I got a Nexus 7 with my birthday money in November, and so it's only been about 3 months since then. And unfortunately today, I was getting the Nexus out of my backpack during second period because I had to use it, and I dropped it about a foot, and very unexpectedly the screen cracked, and I was really not expecting that because in my past experiences with dropping it and stuff like that, it had been very durable. Like I had dropped it on my bedroom floor, which is hardwood, or I think it's softwood, I don't know, several times, and I hadn't had any issues with it then, so I dropped it on the corner, and it fell face down, and I'm like, oh, this isn't going to do anything to it. I just picked it up, and I wasn't even intending on looking at it, but I flipped it around and just caught sight of it, and I was really disappointed by that. It's a fairly small crack, but I used it a little bit more after that, and it was working fairly well right after I dropped it, and the crack just started expanding from, I guess, my finger presses or something like that, to the point where it actually made the digitizer unusable. So basically, I can't even unlock it, which is really unfortunate. I loved it while I had it, and I'm hoping I can get Asus, which is the company that produces the tablet for Google, to give me those repairs under warranty. Though the screens are not, or the glass rather, is not readily available. So for most people, if you break it, it's $170 to have it repaired, but the tablet is $200 to begin with. So most of that cost, I would assume, is just the labor and the cost that Asus has to swallow from it. So it really sucks. I was very disappointed by that, as you can imagine. Let's see, I think I'm going to have this go 2 slabs taller, and we'll see where we want to bring it from there. Alright. But, yeah, it was really unfortunate that happened. Can't speak today. As usual, I guess. But man, that really, it made me just sad and angry for the rest of the day. And just, the day didn't go so well. Other than that, I guess it was a fairly average day at school, nothing exciting happened or anything. But that just sort of, it brought me down in the dumps for the rest of the day after second period. Let's see. I think I may want to level this out a bit more, or bring it up a little higher, because I may almost have to clear that. Or I could have it go straight through, which would be kind of interesting. Suppose I'll try that, and we'll just see how it looks. And we can always change it. I'll probably do that off camera. And lately, I have been getting more and more inspired by certain people to do the best videos I possibly can. So I'm going to try to make the quality as good as possible. That may mean the videos might be a little shorter, but some people will be okay with that. I'm not sure what the opinions of most people will be. But I know a lot of people say they can't find the time to watch long videos, and to that I always just say, you know, leave the video open in one tab, do something else in your other tabs, and watch it over the course of several days. But I know just some people really don't have the time to do that, so it could be kind of convenient for some people. We will find out. But the people who really inspire me to make the best videos are the people who take the most time. What the heck is going on there? I think that's because I have the crafting table on there. Who take a lot of time to make their videos and put them together and have them be really good. And recently, somebody who's really become sort of like the standard that I want to follow has been Powered Minecart, and he is the newest member on the Diehl's Gap server, and he's a really cool guy. So you should definitely check him out. I hope to be doing a dual comm with him sometime later on tonight. He's Australian, so it's a little bit harder for us to sync up our times, but I'm hoping I'll be able to do that and get a dual comm in with him so I can introduce him. And hopefully get some of you guys to subscribe to him, because he definitely deserves it. Like, the quality standard that he has is just very, very high. So the standards that he sets are sort of where I would aim to be, like ideally. And sometimes I don't really meet that mark, though I hope to do so more in the future. Alright, I'm going to need some more oak slabs here in just a sec. Why am I building from the underneath? This is so slow. Get me out of here. Can I make that? Oh, that's a 500 JTS jump right there. Let's go ahead and take these. I love that new mechanic. I don't find the left click one very useful most of the time. It's useful sometimes, but the right click one I definitely find useful. I thought that sheep was a person. And Connor's online. And I'm going to be showing you guys his base in just a few minutes so you can check that out, because it is awesome. He builds on a scale that most of us we don't have time for, or we just can't even accomplish. Like, some of his stuff is just absolutely crazy. It's very cool. So I'll show that to you guys. Okay, where was I before I went off on that Connor rant? I was talking about Powered Minecart. I don't think I was talking about anything specific. Okay. Alright. I think this looks pretty good. I don't know what I'm going to do with the edges of this area. Let's see, what could I do with this? I think I'm just going to put up fences there, or I may just go ahead and smooth this out a little bit and put some more torches on it so that no mobs can spawn. Don't want to have any mobs dropping down on people as they walk across my nice beautiful bridge. So let's get a torch right there. And you may have just noticed I went ahead and smoothed that out. Oop, I just unsmoothed it. I smoothed this out, try to make it look a little bit more natural after removing my mining tunnel, and hopefully that looks good and nobody will really notice it. Okay, so let's smooth this out. Alright, shovel's still holding out well. Sword may need some repair in just a little bit, so I'll probably do that off camera when I have some people, or when nobody else is online, so I can actually use my XP farm. Let's see, how's that? That should be okay. We'll work with that. Let's get some more torches down over here, though. There we go. And I was thinking before, maybe for this area I should put like a big stone brick wall all the way around here, several blocks up, and all the way around there as well, just to keep mobs from coming in off the surf and entering my area. But I thought that would ruin this awesome view that I have. So I think what it would be better to do is actually do what I'm doing right now and put torches on all these surrounding islands and mountains and stuff, just to give myself an even better view at night and also prevent mobs from spawning at all times. I think that'll be a better use of resources rather than getting a ton of stone brick and making a wall. But I think I really like the view that I have right now. And wow, just looking at my base, it looks quite cool, though I feel like I should have some more things to fill in this area over here and some more over there as well. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that space, but hopefully we will find something. Let's see, do I want to have that gap be like that? I think I do, just because I've been using slabs for the rest of it. Let's go ahead and dig under here a little ways. And this should make it a little nicer. Okay. See how this looks? Because you don't want to have a bridge with just a tiny little bit of space under it in one area. And it looks nasty. Or at least in Minecraft it does. And that looks a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get rid of this cobble, or this stone here. Smooth it out with dirt. And then get some fence posts underneath it to give it support. And we'll see how that looks. And then I think we'll also have some support in the water, which should look pretty nice. Okay, just get rid of that. Boom, boom. Alrighty, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. I'm liking that. And we will get a little support strut right there. Oh, can I do... Yeah, I can do that. No need to fear. Let's try to regulate my placements of those fences. Make it look a little more uniform. Let's see, one thing I can talk about while I'm doing this is my starting up of a new single-player series. 1, 2, 3. And I've been wanting to do it for a while because I noticed how many views my single-player was getting, or my old single-player had gotten since I stopped doing it. So I thought, oh, that looks good. That looks very good. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. But I noticed how many views it had gotten. So I feel like that series, people must have really been enjoying it. And I stopped it because it was, I felt like eating up time that I should have been using for the Diehl's Gap server. But now I feel like people were really enjoying it, and I was getting quite a few views, like 500 an episode or something like that. So I think I might restart that. Let's see, does this work out better than the stone? And I did not bring an axe with me. That was not smart. But I think that looks better. Let's go ahead and leave that. Maybe we'll replace it with birch so we can have even more contrast there, but we'll find out. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The spacing that I have now may not be far enough apart. But continuing on the single-player thing, I think I will be restarting a single-player series in the very near future. Yeah, that's not far enough apart. Let's go ahead and move this one. You know what? Let me grab an axe. That'll just make things so much simpler. But I hope to keep my single-player, my new single-player rather. I don't know what I'm going to title the series yet. But I want to keep it going for a very long time. I want it to be like the quality of the videos that I produce on the Diehl's Gap server, and I want them to be fairly long, and I want to get a lot accomplished in them. I don't want to just beat the game and then end the series. I want to keep it like Ethos LP, where it's just building and building more and more cool things and accomplishing new projects. I want to have it be like that. That would be my ultimate goal for a single-player series. Like Etho sets the model for what a single-player series should be. And I guess Doc does as well. And I think Beef was going to be... He was going to start a single-player series, but he ended up not doing it, which is sort of disappointing because I think he would be very good to watch in single-player. Just because of all the builds he could do. But that's not going to happen, unfortunately. So I think Etho he sets the model for what people should aspire to do when they do a single-player LP. And that's sort of like the motto that I would like to follow when I start my new one. So let's hope for the best in that. And I think the first episode will be recorded probably tonight. There's a lot I want to do tonight, so hopefully I can get through everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 5 spaces in between each one and just see how that looks. Alright, let's go ahead and get our spruce to make it look like the fences aren't just pushing water out of their way like Jesus or something. These are the Jesus fences. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this should work out a little bit better. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's going to be one there. Let's go ahead and mark it and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you going to build the village, BTW? Don't think I'm going to be doing that. And that's not like a secret project or anything. I was intending on actually doing a desert village today, and then when I get villagers, actually moving them into there. But I figured this would be a better use of our time, and I think I want to keep expanding the base. I don't want to stop base expansion, because we're only, at this point, what episode is this? Like, I don't know, 12 or something? I have no idea. But we're not really very far into this series, so I feel like I should really continue working on the base instead of spending my time doing other lesser projects. My house connects to a ton of unexplored mines. So we want to do a mining episode. We have mined for hours. Nice grammar, Connor. Cool. So, there's so much to do. I've got a lot I want to do, and so little time to do it in, quite literally. Let's go ahead and get our slabs going again. We'll do the rest of the fences as we go on. Oh wait, why did I do this? It's not in water. It doesn't need to be done. See that? Ew. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. There we go. Make sure I've got the spacing right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. I like that layout quite a bit. Let's go ahead and continue. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about at the moment? Maybe I'll talk about the, obviously, Jesus and Woody controversy. And if you're not aware of that, I'm not... oh, excuse me. Usually I try to move the mic head away before I cough. But not today, not today. Enjoy the cough. Enjoy it while it's here. But obviously Jesus is sort of... He's a very strange guy. And he and Woody's gamertag... Woody is a very popular channel if you're not aware of him. And he does COD commentaries. He has about 1 million subscribers. Let's see, what did he just say? So is redstone blacks just continuous power? Yes. They are. Oh, whoa, what's going on? Oh, gosh. Whoa. I have no idea what's going on. Is this some sort of server-side thing? Hang on, I'm going to cut the recording real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I guess that was some sort of Fraps issue. And it may have to do with me having Fraps installed on my hard drive instead of my SSD. I'm not actually sure where it's installed. So I'll have to take a look at that for next episode. But wow, Fraps just had some sort of seizure there. And you may be noticing this episode there are absolutely no frame drops. Like I'm at just an absolute constant 60 FPS. If I bring this up here, you can actually see it will not drop. It will just not. Except for that one rare occasion where Fraps has some sort of seizure or heart attack, I don't know, thing. Oh gosh. Oh, it's happening again. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I'm back. I don't quite know what was going on with Fraps right then. Oh, hello. We got some zombies spawning on the bridge, which means I need some lighting. But, yeah, you'll notice that my frames should pretty much never drop anymore, and that's because I've got a new GPU. I now am running a 7870, which is nearing the highest end video card you can get. Let me just show you my frames here real quick. Hopefully I don't have any more Fraps issues. But, yeah, in most situations it's going to be at 60 consistently. Like, it just won't change. It's just that good. No stutter or anything like that. It's fantastic. But I was able to get that in a Newegg promo for $120, even though that's normally like a $250 card. It's got 2 gigs of GDDR5 memory. It's a really nice card. So if you happen to be a Newegg customer, I would recommend you get one of these. Or a Newegg frequent customer, because you have to be able to get email alerts and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a very, very good card. So I'm now running 3 cards in my system. I have... Oh, what happened here? I have my new Sapphire 7870. I have an XFX 6870 with a gig of GDDR5. And then I have, I believe it's a Gigabyte 6770 with a gig of GDDR5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. But I found that so funny when I'm just like, yeah, my graphics card, it's never going to drop frames anymore, and then boom, 10 FPS, enjoy. The irony. Okay. There we go. It would have been wise to bring, like, my Aqua Affinity, had I thought about it. But you know what, let's just go ahead and finish up the top of the bridge before we do much more underneath. Okay, let's see. Am I going to go straight through this section? I think I'm actually going to have it rise again. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Go away, Squidward. No. Bad Squidward. Flamin' zombies. Okay. And I think I have a pretty good idea of how I'm going to do the lighting for the bridge. It should look pretty nice. Let's see. And hopefully I started this rise early enough that it will be able to clear the hill there. I think it should be able to. We'll find out shortly, won't we? Ah! No! Bad. Don't do that. Okay. There we go. Whoa. Please don't kill me. That would be embarrassing, getting killed by a zombie. And I need some food. And I think Dylan, while he was doing work over at the house, may have actually taken my cooked potatoes. Oh, what's going on with this? I'm not a fan of that. We'll have to fix that in a minute. But I need food right this minute. But anyway, I think Dylan he forgot to cook more potatoes. He's usually pretty good about like replanting and cooking after he takes and stuff like that. You know what, let's just grab this steak real quick and go ahead and throw some potatoes in there for later. Get a couple stacks going. I do not need that much, do I? I need 16. Boom. And let me show you a little quick thing you can do for cooking. Let's throw some of this extra stuff away real quick. Sugarcane. Alright, but basically, with this new system, what you can do... Come on, combine. There you go. Good slabs. So you can just run your mouse along like that, and we'll divide everything up evenly for you. Pretty cool. Okay, and what am I going to do for the cooking? do. Wait, no. No. I'm just going to put it in 2 furnaces. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going off on some sort of strange tangent. Wonder what I could do. I'm so confused right now. There we go. Okay. I must be very confused. Okay, now we can get back to work. Oh, what is going on with this terrible lag? I really hope this is not an issue with the new GPU. I don't think it is, though, because it stops whenever I cut Fraps. Okay, so I toggled OpenGL, and we'll see if that's the problem. But if it is a GPU issue, I would really hate to ship it back, because I've had it for literally, like, a couple days, and I've only been using it for about an hour, so it had better not have issues. Though I have never heard of Fraps disagreeing with a GPU. And again, it makes me think that it's some sort of issue with its location on my drives, because, oh no. Okay guys, we're back, and I'm sorry about the issues before. I don't quite know what's going on, so hopefully I will be able to iron that out further for next episode, but I think it should be good now. I'm not sure. If I keep having more issues, I'm probably just going to go ahead and end this episode and maybe do some work on that. But, yeah, as I was saying, the new GPU is just fantastic for running games. And, again, I'm fairly sure this is a Fraps issue and not an issue with the GPU. So, don't quite know what is going through Fraps' head, but it's deciding that it does not want to record Minecraft today. So, yeah, unfortunate. But, really liking the new... How many times can I say really liking the new GPU? Come up with something original, Reed. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I have another topic. Recently, since I've been sort of absent from YouTube as of late, I had Brandon make a video for me and upload it to his channel, announcing that I would be busy and that I couldn't make too many videos, stuff like that. And he graciously went ahead and did that for me, which was very nice of him. And people in the comments and in the like bar for that video after I had him, he even re-uploaded it for me. I gave him my credentials and he logged in, and he re-uploaded it for me, which was very cool. So I got that video out to you guys just so you could be updated, and people tore it apart in the comments, which I don't really understand at all. You know what, I should save some of this for the things underneath, the little polls. But he did a really good job with the video. It was very smooth, like his voice and everything like that was very smooth, and he was very well put together in it. And people responded very negatively to it in the comments, and I had to, or I ended up blocking one guy because he was just so rude about it. And I don't think I removed his comments. I'm pretty sure they're still there, so you can you can go look at those if you really want to see what he said. But it was just very, very rude, which I don't really understand, because Brandon was doing him a service and he was doing me a service, keeping you guys updated. And the like bar was also very, very negative. I don't understand why, but I don't know if I've just accumulated a bunch of haters somehow from Reddit or whatever, but people were very angry in that video for no apparent reason, and I don't have nearly that many dislikes on any of my other recent videos because I think they've all been fairly good quality. But for some reason, people just did not like that, so that's unfortunate. Okay, let's see. I think I know what I can do from here on out. Let's just level it out here and see how that'll work. Okay, I'll have to cut into the land a little bit more over here. But I find it disappointing that you guys would do that to Brandon, considering you know how good a friend he is of mine, and just the fact that he was doing you a service, and then he got, what do they call that, flamed in the comments for doing that. So, I don't really know anybody specifically who He like downvoted or whatever, or left a dislike, but I don't know. In the future, to those of you who did that, like, I can understand sort of what might have been going through your head, like, oh gosh, Fraps, oh, man, what is going on? Alright guys, I'm back, and hopefully that will be the last time that I will actually have to go. And you know, I think, I'm gonna need to go ahead and move this up one. Darn it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But yeah, I'm having some strange GPU things going on, or Fraps things going on. I still haven't completely identified what's going on. But I went ahead and ran Firmark, which is a GPU stress tester, for about 10 minutes, and it went through just fine at about 38 FPS, which is really good. And I didn't see any slowdowns there. Temperature didn't get too high. It did get fairly hot, but with something like that, it's bound to. I'm just glad my PC didn't shut down or anything during that process. But yeah, that makes me think again, like, that's pretty reassuring that it is not an issue with the GPU, and that it is in fact an issue with Fraps. So I'm hoping that issue will not persist, because if it does, then I won't be able to do any recording this weekend. That would be unfortunate. Well, let's go ahead and get this filled in. I've been saying "but" a lot. That's like the word of the day. Maybe I'll go back and revisit that topic that I was talking about before I was forced to stop recording. And that was the video Brandon made for me. And we were talking about how it was received very negatively, which I do not like. I think I was leaving off saying I may understand why some people disliked it, and it could just be because they think, oh, Reed's going to be gone, better leave a dislike. Even though I'd prefer you left a like just to show that the quality of the video was good. Like, in my opinion, I never downvote something even if it's crap. Like, I downvote it if it shouldn't be on YouTube. Well, actually, I guess sometimes I do downvote if something is absolute crap. But most of the time I just don't care. Like, I don't dislike in general. I just feel like usually people don't like to see dislikes, and I don't know. It's better to have, or to leave people. I leave good ratings, but very rarely do I leave a bad rating. Now you've got my view on that, because you were so interested. Wait, did I just? I did it right at the same level, didn't I? No, I did not. Never mind. Did I? No. Was it at this level before? Am I just confused here? Well, let's get rid of the grass again. Isn't that just great? Okay. I'm going to have to be wrapping this episode up here fairly quickly, because I have my cousin's birthday party to go to. But I will be recording again after I get back. I may actually record several episodes overnight, along with the first episode of my single player, which will be out probably before this video is even uploaded. So I've got 4 episodes of the Gap backlogged that need to be uploaded, so you'll probably be seeing the single player before you actually see this. So yeah, exciting stuff. Let's go ahead and get some more of our spruce. Alright, I'm going to run out before I get there, but we made quite a bit of distance, so that's good. But don't. No, bad slab. Get up. There you go. Good slab. I don't quite understand why that happens. Like, if I put it right there, it just decides it wants to jump down. Sometimes you can put it, like, if you put it right here, then it won't jump down, but if you put it, like, down here on this bottom pixel, then it will jump down. I don't understand why that happens, and it annoys me greatly. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, we have some extra slabs here. Okay, and I think instead of continuing on with the slabbing, I will show you what I'm going to do as far as the like the lighting and stuff goes and covering it. And I think it should look pretty neat. Let's see, let's go ahead and continue with our little poles here. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. Okay, and I'm out of spruce, so we'll have to come back. I'll have to remember to get that. Hopefully I will. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. So we don't have to have another one there. And I'm running low on fences, so I'll have to just improvise with those. Or I'll just go ahead and make some more, I guess. Six. Don't make a button. I hate buttons. This freaking Brandon just leaves them all over the place. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this covered. How do I want to do this? Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Alright, I think this is how I'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another set right there. Okay, and let me just get one set made so I can show you exactly how I want it to look. And I'm hoping you will like the design. I think you should. I think it should be pretty nice. Pretty snazzy. I need some extra slabs. Okay, hopefully that'll be enough. Alright, and I think I'm going to keep that sort of same design going up top. We'll have a little bit of a rise in the middle. Go ahead and stand back and get a good look at that. You know what, maybe I won't have the roof on the sections, or the stair sections. That should look okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this should be pretty good. Okay, so you can sort of see how that is going to come together. Yeah, I think I like that design. And then what I'm going to do for the lighting is we'll have our 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm actually going to take these back here. Oh, no, no, our slab. No, I need that slab. That slab holds everything together. Without this slab, all the bunnies will die, and all the kittens. Die. Zombies are pretty strong, because they take 3 hits from this sword. And skeletons are they're just cheaty. I hate them so much. Yeah, you get over there. Oh, wow, he still hit me. He's just a sniper. Okay, well, anyway. Continue down here. And basically, probably torches. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And I'm hoping that will give us enough light. Let's go ahead and take these back and see if that will indeed work. Oh yeah, that should be plenty bright enough. That'll look nice. And then, of course, we'll have that on each side to keep things symmetrical. And, oh yeah, I like that. And then there are only 2 blocks of space here, which means that creepers and zombies will not be able to walk through here. Unfortunately, if a skeleton does happen to spawn on one of these little areas here, he will be able to shoot at us. Which is never a good thing, especially now that they are, like, what's the highest class of sniper you could possibly be? Mega, Giga, Ultra, Omega, Hyper, Super Sniper. That's what they are. They don't miss. Oh no. Well, I suppose this is a pretty good time to wrap up the episode. So I'll be seeing you guys later. Hopefully not in a crappy frame rate. Diehl Games, signing out.